Our business was started by my father in the mid-60s. Started as Bankstown Pest Control here in Sydney, and we changed our name to Fumapest in 1985. So it's not long since we've celebrated our 50 years in business. We're a well-established business. We put a lot of emphasis on our websites for new business, and we've got our business profile, business plan is to do an excellent service, and certainly not at the cheapest price. We're middle of the range to upper in pricing, but in service we do an excellent job. Well, we've been using Premise for over 20 years, since it came onto the market. It was on the basis that Bayer, in our experience in 50 years in business, they've never produced a dud product. All their products are highly effective. And Premise is an excellent product in effectiveness because it's a non-repellent chemical, and the termites can't detect it, and they do take it back to the nest to eradicate the colony. Well, the transfer effect, that comes about because it is non-repellent. As termites are travelling through the treated zone, the soil treated zone, they pick it up on their skin or their hair follicles. They also ingest it as they're travelling through the soil, which they later regurgitate back in the nest. And it doesn't. That relies on the fact that the termites, it doesn't kill the termites straight away, but the lethal effect kicks in later on. It does depend upon the dosage. If they're right up against the concrete slab where it's been treated, it will knock them over. But if they're a little bit further back where it's a bit more diluted, then we've found that it does take it back to the nest. We've treated homes where we've observed termites in sleepers around the home. We just treated around the perimeter of the house, and weeks or a month later we've come back and the termites are dead in the sleepers as well. Safety is a very important aspect for Fumapest. The products we used before Premise was solvent-based, so they tend to give off fumes, particularly underneath homes with timber suspended homes, suspended floors, and it's because of that reason it's water-based. And it's one of the biggest selling products in the world, used for all sorts. It's used by homeowners and used by people in agriculture, and it has a highly safe profile. So we usually give the two leading products, we give a quote on both, and we explain the slight differences. One significant difference is that Premise is about just much less expensive than the other product, and that seems to resonate with customers, that we've been using that product for over 20 years. We've never had a serious problem as far as termite entry into a home after a Premise treatment. It's economics versus safety versus effectiveness. And the economy of Premise versus Termidor, and the fact that they're both highly effective, in our experience, means that many customers do lean towards Premise. Most people that come to Fumapest, they come to us because we're well established. We've been in business for 50 years. We've got excellent promotional material on our websites, termites.com.au and termite.com.au, and people are looking for security, because termites in your home is like cancer in the home, and they want to make sure that they don't have a big financial problem for which insurance doesn't cover the damage. From go to woe, we advise the customer in full about the options and the pluses and minuses of various options, and we let them make the choice.